The day has finally come. My wood stove is finally here. Woo.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special and sure. Everything makes total sense.
Oh man, it is cold, but finally have this done. It's finally set up, so that's super exciting. I gotta do an initial burn, but it's gonna be great. So I've had this in the bus for about 2 months now. That day that I assembled it, it was actually like -5 degrees outside. So it was really cold, but it's actually about 30 degrees outside today. So we're gonna start this up real quick before I get into details about, who makes it and where I got it from and how it's been doing for the past 2 months.
You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the who goes doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are.
First things first, I am not getting paid to make this video. This is not a paid advertisement by the people who make this. I'm just reviewing this because I really love this product and it's heating my home. So of course I'm going to kind of post what this thing does. This stove is made by a company called Tiny Wood Stove. tinywoodstove.com. I will put the link to the website in the description below. So this is the Dwarf 5K. This is the largest model that Tiny Wood Stove offers. It's supposed to heat roughly 1,000 square feet. The bus is only about 270 square feet, but I wanted to make sure that I was going to be warm if I was in Canada or the Michigan winters. If anyone's from the Midwest, they know that it's stupid cold out here and I don't want to freeze my ass off in the winter. So even though this is our largest model, it's still pretty small. The footprint is relatively just nothing. I can't remember the exact measurements, but it's something like 11 inches by 14 inches deep, and it's about 36 inches high. So it's a really small stove with a really high output. Even though it's small, it still weighs about 225 pounds altogether with the stove and the oven combined. So what you're seeing in the background right up here is the chimney that's going out through this wood wall right here I took the window out of. Just a temporary output. I'm going to be putting it through the roof whenever spring hits, but right now it's about 30 degrees outside and snowing, so I don't want to deal with climbing up on the roof while it's really cold out. So I'm going to wait till spring hits, it's nice and sunny out, and I can climb up top and actually cut a hole in the ceiling the proper way and exit the chimney through the roof, as well as put the proper heat shielding around the stove, metal behind, underneath, and next to the stove. Using it for the past 2 months, first things I can say is it definitely warms the bus up when it's cold outside. I had a fire going when it was about 5 degrees outside and it was still about 65 degrees inside the bus. It's completely empty right now. It's a completely open space and it's still heated the bus up about 60 degrees, which is really good. So what came in the box was the stove, obviously. The chimney was not included, but it came with the stove, the oven, 2 fire mitts to handle the logs and open the doors whenever it's super hot because the handles get really, really warm. And it also came with... shit. I lost something I need. This little thing right here, which doesn't look like anything. The ash pan is inside the firebox. Underneath, it catches all the embers that fall out. This little handle right here, basically what you do is you hook it under there and it creates a dustpan so you can pull that out when it's hot and dump the ashes out so you're not restricting airflow. I won't get into the details of how to operate this too much because that's kind of annoying and boring for most people that are never going to own a wood stove. All the instructions you need to assemble and install the wood stove are on their website, and it also includes a bunch of other testimonials and things like that. Overall, I loved the customer service they had. The one downside I will say about dealing with the company is that shipping took about 3 months longer than I was originally told. I said I needed it by October. 100%. With my emails, I told them I needed it by October. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I was assured that I would get it by the end of October, no doubt. And then I ordered it, and I didn't get it until like January 6th. So I was really annoyed by that just because I needed it before the winter started because this is heating my bus. But I was able to make do with a kerosene heater and a propane heater until then. Other than that, dealing with them was amazing. So the reason why I chose to get a wood stove over a propane heater or kerosene heater or any other way to heat my bus was that I really wanted something that was pretty universal. Now this stove is actually able to burn wood, coal, or compressed logs, or pellets, most people call them. So it's pretty versatile no matter where I am in the country. I can get fuel for it to heat my bus no matter what. Pros of using a wood stove, I'll say, one, it pulls moisture out of the air, and in small spaces you don't want any moisture. That's a big problem with tiny houses nowadays. People build them and then they don't account for ventilation, and then they get mold inside their buses or the tiny houses. So wood stoves help with that. In the winter, it pulls moisture out of the air. You don't have to worry about refilling up propane tanks or anything like that. You can literally just go pick up firewood. Another thing I like about it a lot is that you can cook right on the top surface of it. So if I don't feel like starting up a propane stove or anything like that and the wood stove's already burning, I can just put a pan on top of there and I can cook breakfast, I can cook dinner, and anything like that. That combined with the oven, I barely even need to use propane for that in the winter. The only thing I'll need to use propane for is the water heater at that point. Overall, I have had zero issues with it so far. I love this thing if you're going to be doing a tiny house conversion or a bus conversion, or you have a small hunting cabin or anything like that. Even if you're trying to heat your garage more efficiently, check out their website. Really good products. I've loved dealing with them. I've loved the products they've sent to me. Everything so far has been amazing. And again, one more time, not being paid for this. They're not giving me anything. This is 100% unbiased review. I've just really loved this product. I searched for 2 years online looking for the best wood stove that was the right size, the most efficient, and the proper functions that I needed, as well as looked pretty good. And this is the only thing I found. I stuck with it for years, and I finally pulled the trigger last September, I think. And I've not been disappointed with what I got. It looks great. It performs great. It's just overall amazing. All right, that's all I got for this week. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video or anything else I'm putting out, please like, subscribe, share. Any support helps at all. Every single like, view, all of it, it means the world to me. Go ahead, show it to all your friends, annoy them with all of it. Or don't. I don't care. Just thank you for watching this video.